Hey, have you ever wondered how an artist takes a painting that's a total disaster and turns it into something really cool? Well, that's what this video is about. Hi, this is Gwen Fox, and I'm so glad that you're here. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. But I'm an artist, an art coach, and I'm a teacher of the mind creativity connection. And that's when you combine the mind and its abilities with your creativity, you're able to go deeper and create paintings that come from your heart and your soul. So today is Entertainment Day, because what I'm going to do is to show you how I have taken a painting that was a total flop, all the phases that I went through. And I think it's going to help you realize that everybody does this. Everybody's in the same boat. But knowing the questions to ask and knowing at the end it's those tiny details that make all the difference. And what are those details? Well, you're going to see them. So enjoy. Let me know how you've enjoyed this video. I want to know if you laughed, because let me tell you, I screamed through some of this painting. So I expect some screams on your end and laughter, because it's that funny and that funny and that bad and that good. So let's get to the video. This is the start of the painting that I thought was finished, and of course it isn't. Then it goes to, I'm changing it a little bit, trying to figure out a way. I want it more interesting, and I can't seem to do it. I add more orange. What else am I going to do? Then I add more white. I am getting very frustrated. Then I really add white and adding even more color into the white. I think I have probably reached my point where I am so frustrated, I don't know what to do. So I add what I think is black, but it isn't black. It's purple. It's purple. And I'm not real happy with this purple. So now I start adding things so that I can do drips, and I'll do just about anything on this. And then I decide to change directions. And this is the direction that I'm going in. I think maybe if I have the center of interest at the lower, it's got the bright orange, maybe that's going to work. That didn't work. Then I'm going to add more blue, and then I'm going to add more detail, because detail will only help, right? Oh, detail will only help. So I think. Now, here we are. I'm so tired. Do you think I'm frustrated? I am so frustrated, I can't stand it. So guess what I do now? I decide to do lots of white and lots of white. And then I'm really, really, really in there, and I'm like, what am I going to do? You can see a little bit of the background. So what do? This is what I do. I scream. And I say, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? I'm going to do something dramatic. And what is that? I'm going to add black. Black is something that I have never, ever added before. And so then I said, I don't necessarily like just the black, so let's add some blue. So I mix the blue that I like and I add it. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, it looks like an animal. It looks like some kind of animal, and then I don't like it. And so I'm like, okay, I'm frustrated again. I bet you haven't figured that one out. So I decide, okay, I'm going to add some white on top of the blue and obliterate some of this animal this animal shape here. And then I thought, no, let's bring part of it back. Let's bring this back. But now what it looks like is at the right, it looks like it's a cross or something, and I don't care for that. So now I've changed it totally on the right. But look here. This is the problem. On the left, the black on the left and the black on the right are the same width. So I've got to change that. So this is what I end up doing. And I'm liking it. Now I'm beginning to really feel this painting. I'm beginning to say, this is part of me. I like it. So then I add different blues, I add a white. I felt like it needed some white, and I've added, made a shape at the bottom with the white. And then I make another shape. I'm making solid edges. This is what I'm doing. And I'm adding a little bit of depth to this. Now, I want you to notice that the area on the white area on the right, it's a very important area that I'm going to end up changing. So pay attention to that. So now this is getting to the end. Here is the final picture. And I love it. It's really exactly what I wanted, because it's exciting. It's exciting to me. I've got drips, but now here's what it went from. Totally different feel, totally different everything, and it went to this. And I think this ended up being a pretty darn good painting. And I hope you like it, because I do. Leave a comment, guys. I want to know what you thought of this, and I want to know if it helped you. If you've got questions, let me know. I love you. Bye.